up?
What's up, people? We are back with more of her story. So we found out in the last video that basically the twins are aware of each other, and they've been leading Second Life or whatever. They've been swapping places in and out to both live as one person, basically Hannah, who is married to Simon. We found out for sure. So in the beginning, Hannah most likely was lying about who she was, about not knowing about the other twin and that sort of stuff. But we know for sure how we can tell them apart in certain clips. One has a tattoo, one does not, but we don't know which one has a tattoo and which one does not. So that's definitely the first thing I'm going to search. Tattoo. Oh yeah, look at this, 4 videos.
No, he doesn't have any tattoos.
That's about him.
He has a scar down here near his stomach, past his hip. Cut himself with some glass. That was before, a long time ago.
Before what?
He looks just like the photo. He's not got his glasses on here though. He takes them off with the camera. But he needs them to see properly. You know, he has to read a newspaper or a menu in a restaurant. Not book so much, or watching TV. He likes TV.
Alright, blah 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 blah. Simon, no tattoo. But scar, not scary. And glasses. I wrote down scar and glasses just in case. Here's they ask her about a tattoo.
My tattoo. I got it to express my individuality.
Individuality.
It's an apple and a snake.
Individuality. Individualities. That's a very key word, because that means that she expresses that she wants to be different. That she wants to be her own person. Like, even though she is living this life together with a twin of hers, she still feels like part of her wants to be different. But which one though? We still don't know which one. Individuality, but tattoo. That's the reason she got the tattoo.
So I moved out. Got a small bed sit. Got my tattoo to mark the occasion. I was singing.
So Eve got it. Eve has a tattoo.
Enough money to cover my rent.
She has to show it though. She's saying, but
I haven't put down any moods. I don't exist.
Says she has at the session has tattoo, but no. Says she got tattoo, but has no proof. Like, she can just say like what the other person wrote down, like, I got a tattoo today, and either was like, yeah, okay, you gotta say you gotta have a tattoo. Although that wouldn't make a lot of sense. I feel like that should be something that the other twin will probably keep secret, because if they put it in a diary, then the other person is like forced to do it. And what if some random person's one asks like, can I see your tattoo? And then you're like, fuck, I'm not the one with the tattoo. So I feel like the one that got the tattoo is definitely keeping it a secret from the other twin, but we don't know for sure. I mean, if we saw her sitting there and she pulled up her sleeve and showed the tattoo, then I'd be like, okay, I know for 100% sure that is the same person that was in the interview in 107 as well. So in 307, she says got tattoo, but no physical evidence. No physical evidence. So still not sure which one of the twins. Which one? Hints towards So it's hinting at the fact that Eve is probably the one with the tattoo. Hopefully she shows it here, like just pull up your sleeve, woman.
He saw me singing one of my shows. Pure chance. Not sure I remember what he was even doing there. Afterwards, I had a drink at the bar and he came over and we got talking. I knew who he was. Obviously I knew who he was. But he didn't know who I was.
What? Why not?
He was fascinated by the likeness. He guessed my name from my tattoo. Told me it was a palindrome, and that would impress me.
Alright.
I enjoyed talking to him.
God damn it.
It was amazing to be able to sit and interact and talk to him after all this time. He didn't tell me he was married. I'm not sure what he was thinking. He later told me it was like he was dreaming.
Oh my god, this is mind-blowing.
Waking dream.
So this clip is saying that he ran into the other twin not knowing it is her wife. So he recognized that they looked similar, but they must have done something else that made her, you know, he just didn't think like, oh, that was his wife. He just thought, wow, that other woman really looks like my wife. So he was fascinated by the likeness. Shows, that's interesting. Shows. So the other twin, Eve, was doing found Eve at her show, not knowing, thinking it's a different person. So what another thing that she mentioned was, yeah, he saw my name on the tattoo. Apparently you cannot see it here, I think. But I'm guessing if it's a small name, then it's probably Eve. Thinking it's a different person. And he's mentioned palindrome, which is basically your name is the same forwards as it is backwards. But both of their names is. Eve is a palindrome. Hannah is a freaking palindrome. So that doesn't help us either. God damn it. Alright, tattoo, let's cross that one off. Another thing, shows. Nothing, okay. So shows isn't that important. Singing? Singing. Singing is, oh, we pretty much knew everything about it either. So it seemed like the other twin, Eve, was doing a, like in her spare time when she wasn't playing Hannah, she was just outside in local pubs singing, doing a little show tunes, stuff like that. Okay. Can cross off shows, palindrome. That's only mentioned in both of those. Here she says, yeah, Hannah, both is a palindrome. Here's a palindrome. Okay, so that is not that important either. Let's go back to the top of the list. He said something about finding out on his birthday, or at least someone's birthday, about the pregnancy. So maybe there's more about birthday. There's a lot about birthday. I mean, it could be, I mean, birthday is a word that is probably used rather often, like he got this present on his birthday, something like that.
Yes, that's my birthday. Not one of the big ones, but I guess you can see that.
$25.06, okay. $25.06, no tattoo. What did she say towards the end?
That's my birthday. Not one of the big ones, but I guess you can see that.
Big, what does she mean by big ones? Big birthday. What is a big birthday? I've never heard of a big birthday balls. Maybe they're showing her a pic, but why? 25th is the second in the interview. Why would they be showing her a picture of a birthday and then like, yeah, that's my birthday. Not a big birthday party though. I don't know. What is a big birthday?
It was my birthday, like you said. We were going to have a meal at home. We had our meal. He gave me his present. I guess I didn't like the present.
Didn't like present on her birthday. Or for her birthday, rather. Let's write down present. Already watched that one.
From when I woke up.
27.
Okay.
Cannot see. No tattoo. Cannot see. Long sleeves.
I woke up. Simon was already up, and he made me birthday breakfast of eggs Benedict. We both had to go to work, so we saved presents till later. I got to work, had some birthday cake. Children sang me happy birthday.
Children? What?
The birthday meal was a takeaway, and Simon gave me his present, which I didn't mind. And after that, we talked about the baby. Turned into a big argument. Simon left. I was furious. I wanted to get as far away as I could and get some space to think. So I left.
Okay, I wrote down a couple of things. Split up / separated. We should have done that earlier. Argument. That might be another thing instead of argue. Children. What the hell, children? She said the children. Like I wasn't aware that they had kids. Apparently they have children. Okay, I don't know. 30:06.
It would have been the Saturday before.
No tattoo already. Already did that one.
You know, I get like that on the weekends. Have a lie-in, then want to get up and blitz the house. A week or so ago. It would have been the Saturday before my birthday. You know, I get like that on the weekends. Have a lie-in, then want to get up and blitz.
I don't know what the hell a blitz is. I have no idea what this is. She's describing an event that happened before her birthday. So the police was asking her about something, but can't really tell from that clip what they're exactly talking about. Blitz the house. I don't know. Clean up the house very quickly. I know chess, like blitz mode is like when you play really, really fast. So I'm guessing clean up the house really fast. I don't know. What the hell, blitz. Alright, that's birthday. Children. God damn it. Children. They had kids? What?
Sorry. The picture, the way it's drawn, just reminded me of the books we used to read as children. I read those fairy tales over and over, and they were so real to me. Rapunzel was my favourite. My brain is just full of it. How many of these in colour?
Oh. 2706 probably Eve. Cause Eve was the one that's in these, mainly the ones on 3rd of July, the last interview, she mentions a lot like because she was looking from afar, she felt like something like a Disney movie or stuff like that. Like, yes, Hannah was the princess and I was just the maid. I don't fucking know. But it just seemed to me like Eve is the one that has sort of this obsession with fairy tales and that kind of stuff. Like, she was really into princesses. Let's write that one down, princesses. So, which date is this? 27. Long sleeves, possibly Eve. Eve. Fairy tale. Alright. But no mention of having kids, just reading as kids.
You have children.
This is not the same person. You have children. What? Nice dodge, woman. She's reflecting, like, yeah, dodge, reflect, whatever. She's like, do you have kids? And like, what? Do you have kids? Like, you know, answering the question with another question. Typical dodge / reflection.
And the Glaziers. I worked there some weekends, and Simon had a part-time job there too. That was Eric's generosity. He was always good at helping out other people's children. Simon was quiet, more thoughtful than the other boys. Even then, he had a sense of craftsmanship. Wasn't always rushing stuff. Boys that age are just running around like headless chickens most of the time. Yeah. Plus, he had that look. He looked like a fairy tale prince from one of my books.
Obsession with fairy tales. So this is Eve again. If we're right about the fact that Eve is the one with the fairy tale addiction or whatever, obsession. 2706 Eve. So Eve, I'm like 75% sure Eve has the tattoo. 75%. Fuck. I forgot what that was said. Oh yeah. Background about Simon. More thoughtful than other boys. Because this was probably describing how they met, how they fell in love, blah 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 blah. Fairy tale mention.
Fairy tales. Stories about lost princesses, evil witches, magical mirrors, and lost children. So you see, even before I knew the truth, I'd found it in those stories.
Another fairy tale stories. So that even though this is the one 3rd of July, so she says she has a tattoo, so this is most likely Eve. So it's definitely seeming more and more that Eve is the one with the fairy tale obsession. So we're gonna look that one up. Did I wrote it down anywhere? No. What did I look? Children. Can cross that one off. Fairy tale. 2 more videos.
Simon never cheated on me. He was devoted to me, and I was devoted to him. Nothing in life is easy. We were good to each other. Life isn't a fairy tale. We do what we can.
Okay. Says Simon didn't cheat. So assuming, so this is Eve again, but yeah. So I should probably like write it in front so that I know. Eve, this one is Eve. Hannah. The rest not sure. No tattoo. Hannah. Alright. So says Simon didn't cheat. So that's, she either considers that even if Simon is with Hannah or the other twin, that she doesn't consider that cheating apparently. She mentions fairy tales, so I feel like everyone, the only person that mentions fairy tales probably, because even though both of the twins, they're twins, yeah, and they share stuff together in that diary, like the life that they lived, that they shared together. But obviously, because they were both separate for periods of time, they have developed certain things that is only that makes them, even though they're twins, yeah, there's certain things that make that that separates the other twin from themselves, basically. That makes them just a little bit special. Like, she likes fairy tales, has a tattoo. The other one is I don't know, a prude. No, not a prude. I don't fucking know. But this definitely seems like you can just tell that the twin that is not Hannah, so basically Eve, is there's just different things about her that just make it seem like, yeah, she's the odd one out. I don't know. Alright, last one.
Well, she wasn't my real mother, but she raised me. Do you want to take a story? It's a real life fairy tale.
So you mentioned stories, so I'm gonna look that next. I don't know. Florence, not her real mother. Story again. I don't know. Like, sometimes it just becomes tough to try and find anything relevant to use to put in the user tags. The stories. Okay, you have to search for one word alone. Story, and if 7 clips. And what if we type stories? We get different ones as well. Alright, let's just find story first.
It wasn't the present so much. It was one of those arguments that had been simmering for a while.
This is Hannah.
The present was a mirror. A nice mirror. He'd engraved the glass, the kind of mirror a princess would have in a story. He made it specially for me.
Ah, that's why she didn't like the present, because he felt that, oh, she likes fairy tales, princesses, she likes that stuff, but he thinks that she likes that, but she's not the really one that likes that. Eve is the one that likes it. That's why she didn't really like the present. Present was mirror like in fairy tale. Didn't like it cause it's something Eve liked, not Hannah. That's why she didn't like it. Like, that's another thing, right? I mean, even though they're twins and all, they do have separate feelings, right? Let's add this. I don't know why. So this is 2707. She mentions fairy tale, but we don't know if this is Eve or not.
It's like a story. A beginning, a middle, and an end.
Okay. She says exactly what a story is. Thank you. Explains what a story is. Very helpful.
Well, she has a knife.
Knife?
She's been cooking, I guess. She's been cooking him his favourite meal. She's his wife. He's asleep and she doesn't want to wake him because he's ill. That's why she's sad. Because he's ill. He might die. It's kind of a sad story, so much nowadays.
So I'm almost thinking that this is Eve as well, because I mean, from one picture she imagines this entire story, yeah? I mean, it's probably just, I mean, what she said, like, it's a woman with a knife probably cooking dinner, and then she's like, oh, maybe it's his favorite meal. She creates this entire story out of just one picture, which is someone that, which really fits Eve's character because of the fact that she is really, I don't know, that just seems like such a fairy tale thing, right? So I'm gonna put the 27th with Eve. Because there was another one where she was wearing red and she was talking about Rapunzel, like, yeah, that's Eve imagines long stories from just one picture. Holy shit. Alright, well, I feel like we've come really freaking far, but we're gonna, I mean, it's getting so in depth. Like, we're actually at the point where we're differentiating between both the twins, finding out in which interview is which, and actually finding out these little tiny details about certain twins that separates them. So, oh my god. Detective Luda on the case. I'm gonna solve this very soon, so thank you very much for watching. Please like and subscribe for more, and I'll see you in the next video. Peace.